Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, My Soul Freedom. My name is Amy, and this is my tarot channel as well as fashion. But most importantly, I'm here to share a message with you all. This is a collective message for February 4th, 2026. Now, tarot is timeless, so you can watch this anytime to get any type of beauty out of it, clarity. That's what this channel is about. It's about anchoring your masculine and your feminine side, and know how to work that out in your day-to-day life, into your dreams, into the things that you desire. And that is about self-expression. That is about spirituality, so many avenues. And I pulled a animal spirit card, which I'm enjoying working with these animal spirits. This is the owl spirit, and this is about seeing things clearly. And I don't know about you, but there have been so many signs for me that I see that is like clearer. Like I'm not living in this fantasy, which sometimes I can go back into that fantasy land. But I've been there for a really long time, and it's never materialized into anything beneficial. It's just in your head, you know? And when you come back down to reality and come back down to the earth, really, you kind of see people for actually who they are. And, you know, we all wear a mask, and sometimes that mask slips, and sometimes you're just like, nah, I didn't see that. Nah, I didn't see that. But in reality, it's what you saw. And my message today is just like the owl spirit. It's like, if you see something that doesn't really make sense with that person, but it's like their character or whatever it is, that's actually the real person. And that's my advice for you today, is to just really understand that, you know, we all have um, tales to tell, and we all have been wounded as a child, and now we're grown up or whatever, and it's still like deeply embedded in you if you haven't found that space to, you know, look at it, make it better. But you can't make anybody better. You can't change anybody. Because owl spirit is, are you feeling overwhelmed and overpowered by all that you are sensing? Are you highly sensitive right now and in information overload, feeling too much and taking in too much stimulation? The antidote for overwhelm is to become grounded and return to your safe nest, so wisdom can offer you clarity and guide you on this managing this flow. Take a break to ground yourself in the reality of your everyday senses. Go for a walk in nature. Perhaps you can stop to lie on the ground or hug a tree, or just stroll down the street beneath the soothing sky so that you can regroup and clear your energy field. Your wisdom and ability to make sense of all you are feeling and experiencing will return as owl spirit reminds you of your need to get clear. And I was told that somebody asked me, like, how are you doing within your spirituality? Do you have a spiritual way of your day? And I used to do journaling, meditation, but the one thing that really gets me in my element is dancing. So I dance every single day. And for a long, long time, I didn't dance like at all. And I was really not happy because I wasn't doing something that I loved like that. So now I've gotten back into dance, and I've realized after you dance or you do something that you truly love, you journal. You journal because it's a channel. It's opening up to the spiritual world, and they're giving you, you know, messages. So I've started that today, and it was really great. So if you can find yourself a spiritual, you know, outlet that makes you feel good, and it's not, you know, low hanging fruit kind of thing, it's very beneficial. So the owl spirit is showing you that whatever you're seeing is the truth, right? Instead of living in fantasy. Be that owl. Be that, those owls have incredible vision and senses too. And understanding and anchoring your masculine, which is your right side, and your feminine, which is your left side of your body. For me, I've been injured on my right side since October, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I went to all doctors, acupuncture, chiropractic care, and then I found somebody that has been helping me, and it's my energy fields. I have been understanding my feminine side is anchored, it's good. I understand I'm very feminine, but my masculine side is not. And when you're up against the wall, like all the time, and you can't figure out why you're up against the wall, things aren't happening in the way that you want to happen. I realized this is like my final, like I'm done with this injury, and I'm anchoring my masculine and my feminine side so I can prevent, first off, being injured, and second off, enjoying the yin and the yang, right? I want to flow in that space rather than why isn't my masculine side feeling alive like my feminine? So let's pull some tarot here. This channel has always been about self-expression, self-awareness, self-love. It's about what I've been wanting to do is to channel more of my divine feminine and my divine masculine who want this, who really want this. So let's pull 3 cards, Spirit. 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Death card. Okay. 7 of Pentacles has been your past energy. These are grounding pentacles, meaning it's earth sign. So you could be an earth sign. You could have earth in your chart. So look at your chart, see where you land in all of your astrological signs. So this is all about, kind of still in fantasy, because he's like looking at the pentacles, but is he really owning those pentacles? Is there some financial issues? Does he think he doesn't deserve it? Or you don't deserve it? That's something we'll open up in the cards. Then the Knight of Cups. This is somebody coming in that is slow moving. Yes. He has a bit of wisdom within him. He's understanding his emotions. Or, there's somebody coming in for you that's a little bit more grounded in your work life. Maybe somebody wants to come in and offer you a collaboration, or somebody that is like interested in you, but they need to still work on themselves to come in as slow because they need to figure out what's going on with them. And then the Death card is a cycle that has been finished. Like, this is the wisdom, yes, because there's a skeleton here, but the wisdom is there. But whatever is been feeding your like the self-sabotage, or someone sabotaging you, or being sneaky, being behind, like all these things that like you realize are not benefiting you anymore, and you're kind of you see it now, just like the owl spirit, you're seeing it clearer and you need to end it. So why the illusion of money? Like, why don't you have it? Somebody keeping money from you? Wow, these are a lot of pentacles. Yeah. Okay. So there's the King of Pentacles, which again is an earth sign. Then you have the 6 of Pentacles, which is also earth energy. And then you have the Moon card. So that is a major arcana card, just like the Death card. So within these past energies, this could be somebody withholding money from you. You seem to be in your heart, or you need to purify your heart, meaning letting go of somebody manipulating you, or maybe weren't sure what the tactics were. Because somebody has the 6 of Pentacles is heart-centered, and you don't have to like give to receive. Like you're abundant just as you are. But I feel like somebody's keeping money from you, your success from you. Now you can't blame a person necessarily, but maybe what they're sneaking behind your back or doing something that's absolutely on their part. Yeah. Well, because then you have the moon card, and moon card again is something that is hidden in the shadows. We all have it. We all have a side of us that's a little like, you know, whatever. I know for me, my moon is, I'm first off learning that I am closed. My heart is closed. Um, like there's reasons why, and I see through a lot of things because that moon card is giving me the opportunity to be the owl, to see it clearly, to know that I'm not making it up, to know that you're not making it up. Because you want to be within your abundance. You don't need anybody taking your money away from you or sabotaging your success. Or you could be sabotaging your success. Maybe you're holding money and you don't want to spend it, or you live in lack and you don't need to live in lack. Those could be what's hidden behind the moon. Now, the Knight of Cups, what's going on? Is somebody coming in that is coming around during when we head into the year of the horse, which is, I think we have like one more week before we hit the year of the horse. Wow. Wow. Yeah. A lot of fire energy. So the cups are earth. I'm sorry, the cups are water energy. So you could be a water sign, or somebody out there is a water sign that could be coming in. That is definitely going to be emotionally immature. So this could be like happening right now. So a 5 of Wands is always your throat chakra. It's, you're seeing all this chaos and it's just immature. It's on the, like, we're not being like clear. We're confused. We're in a confused state. Maybe the person that came in with this white horse acting like they're going to take you and get you to the next level, but they've been giving confusing messages or confusing ways about them, and then you're like sitting back like, wait, I don't need this. I don't want this. Because you have the 9 of Wands. So whoever is coming in or came in, what are you guys fighting about? We got to move forward. Always wands are always, again, moving forward. But there's like a lot of chaos. Not only is there chaos in our energy, right, all around us, it can also be reflecting off of how you are presenting yourself out there in the world. Yeah, and then we have a major arcana card. We have the Fool. Now, my first thought was, you want to take this leap of faith. You want to have all your ducks in the row. You want to, build like your pentacles, your money, and know that you want to be in alignment with the next chapter, with something that's going to provide you with like excitement, stamina, stability. And I feel like through these energies, I think it's just you. Like, you need to find what makes you happy, because the Fool card is just in the sun. He's enlightened. She's enlightened. She has her companion, her loyal higher self. She knows what she wants, or he knows what he wants, and they want to get in alignment with that and take that leap of faith, because on the other side could be something what they've always wanted. They always want it. So the Death card, what is going on there? That is complete cycle. That is dead. The Hierophant. Whether that be a relationship, a contract, a marriage, the marriage is over. The relationship is over. The confusing immaturity is over. The Knight of Pentacles, which I think that's you, giving yourself a yeah. Okay, so we have the 2 major arcana cards again. We have the Death card, which is the end of a cycle. So this could be an end of a marriage, an end of a contract, an end of something that needed to die. I don't see anything that is showing me that you guys are getting married, because I think this is a journey of self in this reading. Maybe you need to take a relationship and be with yourself and be okay with that, and not need anything, not want anything necessarily, but your heart-centered space, finding your true passion, finding what I've learned is like whatever you wanted as a kid, that's what you should go for, whatever that is. And it could be something so out there, but it's yours. It's yours. It's your birthright, because you have the 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So whatever this is very slow moving. And I think that's exactly what you need, because when we enter the horse year, it's going to get even faster. January flew by, and February is just going to be the same. So I sense by maybe spring, maybe summer, you're going to have a bit more clarity. You're going to have a bit more ammunition to do what the next step of life is. Prepare yourself. How you prepare yourself is your journey, and sock away money, put a little nest egg, journal, find your spiritual outlet, and start to get to know and discover what's going to be in your next chapter, because it's done. Whatever that, you can't go back. And the universe is going to get louder and louder when you don't listen. And the events will get harder and harder. Yeah. You got the King of Swords. So at first I was like, yeah, he has wisdom. I feel like this is where you anchor your masculine. Men can be more on the feminine side, and women can be more on the masculine side. When you meet some people and they're like, she's a little bit more masculine, and you meet a man and he's like a little bit feminine, but he's not like he's just a little feminine. And it's because we lean towards one or the other, because we haven't worked on the masculine and the feminine side. So he did, and so maybe that's giving you some energy, shifting that energy and getting you there. So let's pull a work light oracle card to set the intention of the end of this reading. I hope you guys got some value out of this. Oh my gosh, this is like a 3rd day in a row I've gotten this. Deep replenishment, rest, retreat, and be held. You need to hold yourself. You do. You need to channel what's going to make you happy. And work with the owl spirit. See through the veil. I think it's going to be a consistent trend of seeing the actual reality of life, because I think we've been in a state of denial of so many things, and living in that state of denial can only last for so long. And I know for me, I did, and I literally punished myself for what? For what? To understand that I'm hurt. I'm physically hurt. My heart is hurt. But I needed to go through this. This is what I needed to go through to get to this place of, okay, Your light is beautiful. It shines in ways that another person doesn't shine in that way. They shine in a different way. So find what makes you happy, find you, and allow yourself to take in these readings and get some clarity out of it, or don't. Pass it on to somebody that might like this. And please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope we can get this channel rocking and rolling. My website is almost finished to sign up with me for a half-hour tarot reading or an hour reading, and also personal styling. We're getting back into the groove of things with my business and see where it goes. I do personal shopping. I do, on occasion, closet makeovers, but more so personal shopping and tarot. So I hope you guys can pass this on to somebody that will like it, or if you like it, please leave me a comment below. I would really appreciate it. All right, guys, thanks. You take care.